What's up everyone, RyFX here. Today I'm going to do a review on the Hot Toys Marvel The Avengers Loki, based off Tom Hiddleston's likeness. The front of the box we have this green background with the dots to it. We have an actual picture of Loki, Tom Hiddleston himself. It is not a picture of the figure. We have Marvel The Avengers down here in like a gold color instead of the usual silver that we see with the other Avengers figure boxes, movie Master Series, and Hot Toys. Inside, you can kind of see part of the staff and his horn on the picture up front. We have a Loki, his helmet symbol here. You see the horns, it's supposed to be based off his helmet, and that is gold instead of like a chrome or silver color. And then the back here just have warning labels, and here we have the same thing as the other side. And we'll take this off, and as we could see, we have a window display, the Avengers symbol. Side, same thing, just gold. We have the cast and crew who made the figure, and then same thing. Up top you have Loki, and at the bottom Loki. And that is it for the Loki box. And I will get to the figure right now. Alright, here's the Loki figure with all of its accessories. Let's get started with the handcuffs. The Asgardian handcuffs, I believe, that we saw him at the end of the Avengers movie. Spoilers. And here we have it. That mask guard or whatever that was over his mouth, I guess to prevent him from talking, or maybe he was biting people. I have no idea. And then we have the two daggers. One, the ones that he stabbed Thor with. Nice detail on him. I like them. And then we have some hands here. We have these open palm hands. Nice detail on the hands, as always. They always do a great job making the hands. Then we have a slightly open palm hand, like a come at me type hand. Then we have this hand, which he could use to hold his staff, or scepter, actually. Have a slightly open palm hand. Kind of like a scepter type pointing hand. Actually, I think this is used to hold the dagger with. And then same thing with this hand. And we have two extra wrist pegs that can be used. And then we have the short scepter that we see the Avengers themselves with at the beginning of the movie, with the Infinity Stone here. It's the Chitauri scepter. And then of course on the figure itself, he has the long scepter. So, comes with the regular crotch stand. It says Marvel, the Avengers, Loki. So yeah. So let's take a look at the hip sculpt here. You can take this helmet off, but it's a real pain to get on and off. Feels like it's gonna break. It's kinda just doesn't feel, sturdy enough to where you could just slip it on and off. And it's really tight around him. So if you're gonna put it on, make sure you leave it on. Just want to make that clear. So I won't be taking it off. But look at this head sculpt here. That looks like Tom Hiddleston to me. That looks like Loki. He even has that smirk to his face. They did a great job with this sculpt. And even the hair under here, it looks exactly like him. It's an amazing sculpt. I don't know if I like this head sculpt better or the Hawkeye sculpt better. These two are probably the best in head sculpts for the Avengers line, because the others, they kind of sort of don't look like them, but this one, they got it nailed down pretty good. And I'm liking the material here on his costume. Just look at that. Amazing detail. Fantastic job. See the back. Just great. Look at all that. So yeah, we'll get to articulation. See, he's kind of hindered with this cape and the way his hair is, so you're not going to do too much looking around as far as his head sculpt is going. So let's go down, let's go up. That's about it. And ab articulation, it's like there, and then up to there. Really good ab articulation there. And then side to side. Do it again. Pretty decent compared to the others. And then shoulder articulation, down, back, forward, not too much, elbow, forward, oops, that's about it, kind of hindered by his suit, and yeah, let's try leg or hip articulation, doing the splits there, pretty much hindered by his pants. And then we'll go back, see if I can show you better, and then forward. He actually does pretty well with his pants here, and then straight knee, and then back. Kind of gets pulled by the pants, but he could go all the way there if you hold it somehow. And then ankle articulation, down, up, and side to side. Really good articulation with this pants there. There goes his hand. So yeah, they did a great job with the costume, as well as the and the detail with the head sculpt and the articulation, very good. So yeah, let's take another look around without his hand here. Here, you know what? Let me do something else. So I'm gonna do some rotation here. Take a look at this. It's amazing detail on this guy. I really like what they did with this Loki figure. Amazing. So yeah, this is plastic obviously, and then his shoulder pads here are plastic, and this area here is kind of like a soft rubber. Right here it's a soft rubber as well, and his clothing here is, it's like a pleather or whatever you want to call it type material. That's what it feels like. This is plastic. Whoops. And then on his arms here it's some kind of material, and this is plastic and more of that material. And then his pants are kind of like that pleather type feeling, and then here on the costume is the same thing as here, it's like that pleather. His boots are plastic all the way down, and then of course his cape like a cloth type material. So yeah. So in conclusion to my video here, I think they did an amazing job with this figure. The head sculpt of Tom Hiddleston, aka Loki, they hit it, they got it down. That looks just like him. Even the hair under his helmet looks exactly like his hair in the movie. They did an amazing job with this figure. The clothing itself looks just like Loki's clothing. They did have amazing detail. There's all kinds of different cloths and fabrics that they put into this thing. I like that they gave us 2 different scepters. They even came with the handcuffs and the mouth guard, as well as the daggers. Pretty much everything we saw Loki with is here in the, as far as the Avengers movie. It looks absolutely amazing. I think they hit it quite hard with this guy. When he came out, he ran around 190, I believe, which puts him in comparison to, I believe Thor would be the closest one, I think, if not Hawkeye. I think he's around maybe $10 more than those two or so. So if you're one of those Hot Toys fans that need the best head sculpt, here you go. And the best, as far as the costume goes, they hit it right there. I think they did an amazing job with this guy. If you're an Avengers fan, you like the villain, here you go. I have to say that I recommend this figure. They did an amazing job with it. I highly recommend it to y'all, and I suggest y'all get it. In comparison with like Thor and them, this is a good value. In comparison to those, Thor and Black Widow just kind of missed the mark on the head sculpts, and then of course Captain America being overpriced, I believe, in my opinion, and the head sculpt just not being there. This is a great value. This is where those figures should be, as in terms of heads, hitting the head sculpt nail on the head, and the price range. I think they did everything right with this figure. Same goes with the Hawkeye as well, and of course Hulk, but he's in a different price range and just different height. There's a lot of other reasons why that guy's expensive, but anyways, I explained that in the review. So yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. I recommend him. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.